everybody, Christine Burke here. Just thought I'd shoot this quick video. I was on a webinar the other day with Eric Worre, who's one of the leading gurus in the network marketing profession. He has built an organization, a massive community called GoPro, and he's really looks to elevate the integrity of this profession to really what it is, really the most beautiful, the most elegant, the most amazing profession for average, everyday people who have an entrepreneurial spirit. For those sorts of people to actually go and do something, because it is such a low risk, such a low risk venture. Anyway, I was listening to a great interview. Eric Worre's got an event coming up in December in Vegas, I believe, and one of the headlining people at that event is Sir Richard Branson, who you would have definitely heard of. He is, he's one of the most famous, he's like the epitome of a, world changer entrepreneur, and he really is a lovely guy. I don't know if you've ever heard him speak, but he really is a wonderful guy. And I just listened to the podcast this morning and actually did a Facebook Live video on it, and he told a great story. This is Sir Richard Branson, about when he first started with Virgin Records, and how one of the young kids who was working for him was actually doing the wrong thing. I think it was something around, he was taking Richard's records and selling it to the guy at the record store down from him or something. Anyways, this is my daughter, by the way. This isn't my makeup, my nail job. Anyway, so Richard Branson was told that this was going on, and he talked about how in the sort of the traditional business world, he would have been fired, probably on the spot, to do, such a horrible thing. But what Richard Branson did, of course, is give the guy a second chance. And as the story goes, he ended up getting major record deals for Virgin. I can't remember, but, major record deals like Boy George maybe, and just really, massive international fame. And he was the one who ended up securing those deals in the early days. So just a real lesson. And he was talking about, this this idea of giving people a second chance. So 3 takeaways before I get back to that from this is that, he really talks about doing something worthwhile. So for people who are budding entrepreneurs going into business on their own, if your business model isn't focused on making a difference to other people, then don't do it. So, you have to make your business endeavor, your making money endeavor, about other people and helping other people and serving other people. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. So that's number one. And this one that I love, this whole thing about saying yes, say yes, always say yes, say yes, tell the world, then screw it, let's do it, he says, more to something to that effect. But he talks about never ever regretting saying yes to something. And this is, his brilliance of his entrepreneurial ability, his skill, and his mind, and just how he is. He's so open to new opportunities, and his mantra is just say yes and then figure it out later. Say yes and then do it. And he talked about how Virgin Airlines started, and it started because he was delayed on another airline, terribly delayed, and he had to get somewhere. So he went and basically bought a plane on the spot, like a little plane, put a sign up to say, I'm going this way. And, Virgin Airlines was born. So super cool. And of course, the last thing is that, that failure is all about not giving things a go in the first place. And this sort of is in line with this idea of saying yes first and, figuring it out later. And we know that success is all about failure over and over and over again. So if you're not failing, then, you're not going to be on that path to success. So, And just again about the giving people a second chance, I just wanted to add that what I was talking about in my earlier video was all about this idea of giving people a second chance. It sounds great. I'm sure you're thinking, oh, what a brilliant thing Richard Branson did. Of course, you got to give people second chances. If you're a parent, if you're anything like me, I give my kids second chances all the time. And not necessarily about, having done something wrong, but I give them second chances to, pour the glass of milk when they spilled it the first time and the second time and the third time, right? Of course I'm going to give them a second chance, a third chance, a fourth chance. But here's the kicker, is we don't often do this for ourselves. So often we are ready to just throw in the towel and basically not give ourselves a second chance, not give ourselves a second chance at, at that fitness goal, at that weight loss goal, at that business goal, at that rank advance goal, at that, the goal to increase your team if you're network marketing, whatever the goal is. So many times we sort of throw in the towel and we don't give ourselves that second chance. So I encourage you, I challenge you to start thinking a little bit differently about failure and really opening yourself up to failure and opening yourself up to second chances and third chances and fourth chances. Because if you realize that, that success is all about failing forward, then we absolutely must give ourselves a second chance. So I hope you found this valuable. Come see me on christineburke.net and or my Facebook page, Ignite Your Inner Bliss. Catch you soon. Bye.